Hi everyone, welcome back to myclass.com. Here I am going to explain about multi-level inheritance in Java. In Java, multi-level inheritance is possible. So what is a multi-level inheritance? If one class is a parent class of another class, so that subclass is also a parent class of another class. Like that hierarchy is going down, then we can say that inheritance is multi-level inheritance. Okay, if A is a parent class of B, then B is a parent class of C, then we can say that here multi-level inheritance is there. Okay, so let's see one example how multi-level inheritance is working in Java. See here, one main class is first class is X. In X, only one variable, instant variable is there, that is I, and also one default constructor. In that default constructor, we are setting the value of I as 5. Okay, we are setting the value as 5. Then we are creating another class Y that extend X. So Y is a subclass of X. For Y, X is the superclass. X is the parent of Y. Okay. Here in this class, we are declaring one instant variable J and also one constructor Y. In Y, we are setting the value of J as 6. Okay. So next class is Z. Z is a subclass of the class Y. But Y is the subclass of class X. So here we are like this, we are implementing multi-level inheritance in this program. In class Z, one instant variable is there, that is K, and the default constructor we are setting the value of K as 7. Okay. Then we are taking the class multi-level inheritance example. In that class, we are writing void main method. In this, we are going to construct 3 objects of that 3 classes. So here first we are making the object A, that is the object of class X. So when this statement executes, the constructor of the default constructor of X class will be executed. See, in this X constructor, we are setting the value of I as 5. So for the object A, we are setting the value of I as 5. Okay, 5 for the object A. For the object A, we are setting the value as 5. Then we are calling the next statement. In the statement, see, we are creating the object of class Y. When we are creating the object, if default constructor is there, it will work first. So Y has a default constructor. See here. But here one important point is there. If we are creating an object of a subclass, and before executing the constructor of that subclass, if there is a default constructor of the parent class of that class, that constructor will work first. See, here the runtime system is coming here to execute the Y constructor, but when the runtime checks if there is a parent class or not, yes, Y has a parent class X and X has a default constructor. So the hierarchy is like, the running flow is like, first we will the runtime system execute the X constructor, then Y constructor. So first for object B, the value of I set as 5 and then value of J set as 6. Okay. Then we are moving down. If we are creating the object of the base class Z, we will first go to the default constructor. So before executing this constructor, the runtime system check if there is a default constructor of the parent class of Z. Yes, it is there. So it will goes here. Then at that time, before executing this constructor, the runtime system again check is there any parent class for Y. Yes, it is the x is there, x also have the default constructor. So the default constructor of x will execute first, then y execute first, then only z execute. So the hierarchy is like this. First, the value of I set as 5, then 6, then 7 for the object C. Okay, then we are just printing the value of I here, value of I plus j here, and value of I plus j plus k here. Okay, so let's see how it is working. Okay, so we will go to the command prompt. In this, the path is in the desktop in Java folder. We are moving to then we are set the path as, once again, we are copying the pin path, then set here. Okay, Java C. So what's the main class name here? Java C dot Java. Yes, no error. We are running now the program. See, in this, for object A, the value of I is 5. For object B, value of I is 5 and J is 6. So total is 11. So for the object C, the value of I is 5, J is 6 and K is 7. So total it is 18. So the output is look like this. Thank you.